Hello everyone, today is September 11th. It is a Monday, 10:34 a.m. Welcome to another episode of Crypto Wars. Not too much going on in the space. I think we're going to start to see a bear market, entirely. It makes sense that after Bitcoin goes up, we saw the altcoins go up months ago, and then we saw Bitcoin go up. And now I think people are moving altcoins to Bitcoin, then Bitcoin to US dollars. And I think right now there's a lot of uncertainty with China. And it could either shoot up, it could even double. But at the same time, the risk of doubling is I don't know, it's a gamble, It's already up almost 2,000% in the last 2 years. Or it topped out of that, including Bitcoin Cash, once including the Bitcoin Cash dividend. But, when you look at it, I don't know. I think there's just so much uncertainty right now. I think if China comes out with another regulation, I think it's going to destroy everything. There's no stability at this point if that happens. And when that does happen, it's just going to be a shock. It doesn't even have to be like a bad regulation. And I think they're just going to start controlling the licensing for it. They need to start making people being licensed. Third parties have to get licenses to deal with Bitcoin. And that's what you saw with the ICOs. And you'll see the same thing with the exchanges. It's not necessarily that they'll ban the exchanges, but they'll make them get licenses. So you can see a huge pullback because of this. It's not that it's killing Bitcoin, but it's going to slow things down a lot. So there's no sense in I'm not a person about FUD, but it's just I don't see this market growing substantially fast in the next month or so. It's not that Bitcoin's ever a bad thing to own, but it's just where I think it's going and it's heading. I think SegWit delayed everything way too long, the whole SegWit. So by the time, now we're so delayed that regulators are already starting to get their hands on it, and it's just, I don't know. The whole space got really slowed down. I think it's not that it's in a bad position. I think it's just going to correct to 3,800 or 3,500 maybe. Maybe even can touch 3,200. Just touch that. But it'll be interesting to see how it plays out. Obviously I still own a lot of cryptocurrency and I'm happy about that. But at the same time, I think gold and silver is just a better position. It's just a better thing to get your hands on because you're trying to play catch up at this point with cryptocurrency. It's already gone. You're chasing the rabbit a little bit. So yeah, I think people are talking about it. And people are really interested in it. There's so much news coming out. It's crazy. There's so much uncertainty at this point. And when things blow up, that's what happens. Things get uncertain because they're more unstable. On the upside and the downside. So there's fear of missing out, and then there's panic. And it's just, I don't know, you've seen so many touchy things with cryptocurrency. It's very experimental. People don't realize how experimental it really is, I don't know. I'll get my analysis for the day. Poor dude. Well, the stock market too went up today, which I thought was interesting. I didn't think it was going to, but it did. Which doesn't really matter though. I think there's just so much liquid money, in the economy. People are willing to buy cryptocurrency. They're willing to buy, I don't know, stocks. And, it's just, the stocks are just so bubbly, too. It's just crazy. I don't know. There's, theories, too, where, stocks, when hyperinflation, people say oh, hyperinflation will destroy economy, but it does, but at the same time, stocks boom, because hyperinflation, just because the U.S. dollar is worth nothing, so they're willing to attach it to a stock because, it's actually attached to something that's worth something, But if you go into hyperinflation, actually stocks could just skyrocket. You would think that hyperinflation might cause like a crash, which it would over time, but it could like skyrocket before it did that. So yeah, it's good to own it all, you know. I don't fucking touch indexes or anything involved with corporate things. At least not now. Maybe one day, but not now.